Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Thank you all for coming in and joining me this morning. Before I get started into the reading, I got messages from someone's ancestor, okay, about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when I looked at the time. It was actually 3:33. I know. So, there's a warning here, and a vision that I received from spirit, okay, and through the ancestor actually, of someone. They didn't give me a name, okay, and that happens often, because they've been passed away for could be many years ago, okay. They've been deceased for. This is an ancestor from many moons ago, okay? Way before your time, and way before, Spirit is saying way before even your great-grandmother, okay? Someone here is in a family, okay, and there is a curse upon your family for many decades, okay? And Spirit is saying you need to be very aware of your child or your children, okay? Because there are family members who you think you can trust and who you do love, and you've known them your whole life, but there are family members that you don't know well. It could be, I'm getting like, it's family members you don't know well, like personally in their home, okay? And then I'm also getting, you don't know these family members well because it could be like a step parent of yours and their family, and you're not close to them because maybe they never accepted you as their family because you didn't have the same last name, because your DNA isn't matching, whatever the bullshit is. That is what I'm getting, okay? And Spirit is saying not to ever leave your children or child with them, okay? Now, Spirit is saying the one that has the step family, okay? The mother who is married to someone with the step family, like I guess maybe her husband is a second husband, so it's like your stepfather and their family. They're saying you can't trust her because she is extremely oblivious to everything. She doesn't have any common sense, really. She might be really smart in making money, and maybe she has money, but she has no logic when it comes to life, okay? She's not street smart, for one. She doesn't make good choices or decisions, especially when it comes to children, because she's not a nurturing type of mother. You'll know if this belongs to you because you know your mom's not nurturing to you. They're very fake mother figure, kind of like a stage parent, unfortunately. Those types that when they are seen by other people, they act like they're the greatest thing since sliced bread, okay? And it's bullshit. You know, those ones. Oh, my grandchildren are the best. And then they go home, they ignore them. They don't spend time with them. They complain and bitch about your kids, okay? That's the type of mother figure I am talking about. Never leave your child alone with them. It's just not safe. The step family never accepted someone here. They're very egotistical family. They think they're the best. Why? I don't know, because they're anything but that. I guess some of them have a good education, but not all of them. They're just stuck in some kind of egotistical thing, okay? There's an alcoholic in the family that you may or may not know about. They place judgment on people they don't really know. They protect their family's name, but they do horrible shit. You know, like they're very greedy. Um, they very opinionated, like a backstabbing energy I'm getting through all this family here. Um, and Spirit is saying, I'm sorry, I have to really listen. Spirit is also saying that one of the family members here had passed away. It was someone's uncle, okay, step uncle. And they had moved away from their family because of all the drama, okay, and they couldn't even deal with their own family's ways, okay, I'm hearing. Um, anyway, they treated you different, and I just feel like you in general are different. You are viewed as like a star seed, okay? You're shining, you're like a star, you're very special, and you know, you might have been mistreated a lot growing up. You always felt like you were misplaced, you didn't belong. That's because you're not with the right people. I know, sometimes we get born into these, I don't understand it myself. Still trying to figure that shit out myself. But sometimes we're born into families we just don't connect with at all. Um, or we get forced into a family, say if it's like, you know, adoption, or you get thrown into a step family because your mother or your father decide to marry somebody you don't like. Stuff like that. But we can't help what we choose. But this is your message if you feel like you don't fit in with your family. You never did. You always felt like you're the black sheep of the family. It's okay. I am too. Don't feel bad. We're just better. That's all. Just know better. We're more intuitive. We get blessings, and that's why they hate your ass, because you're blessed. You know, people love on you, even if it's just one person. You make a difference in the world, and these people don't. Okay, they can be school teachers, they can be working in the medical field, they could be those tree huggers, but at the end of the day, they do nothing to benefit anyone but themselves with money. Okay, meaning they're just cold-hearted people. They're not. They're just about themselves. You know, there's nothing about them that they ever do that's selfless. Okay, so. This is who I'm talking about. This is, you know, this part is for ones that are like a black sheep of your family. Okay, that's the only way I can explain it. That's the best I can do. If you know this is you, okay. So you need to be, you know, very careful with your children, because, you know, your children will feel affected here because this family will affect them. Okay, they will make them feel like a black sheep, just like they made you feel like one. Okay, that's not changed. Anything that comes from you will be treated just like you were treated, and you don't want that for your children. Okay, is what Spirit is saying. You need to detach yourself from these people. You need to get your children away from these people. Okay, because Spirit is saying there are the right ones coming towards you, okay, in divine timing. So right now, just focus on your children. Do not put them around people who are like this, because it's going to hurt them. They hurt their feelings, okay? And this family also has a good way of making it well known that a child doesn't belong in that family. There's favoritism, which is so awful. But there is favoritism in this family. It's a lot of negative energy. Okay, a lot of negative energy. And it's a real toxic Gemini, a toxic Capricorn, a toxic Leo. They're very, very toxic family members with these signs, okay? And they are these signs. They have them in their chart. I can see that clearly. And it's really, really gross, okay, how their attitude and behavior are. So just be aware of this, okay? Be very aware of your children, and do not wear any rose-colored glasses at this time or any time with your children, because there's a lot of deceitful people around you. You are a star seed. You're going to have a lot of people who hate your ass, and you're going to have to get used to it, okay? If you're not already. It's because you shine. You're naturally happy regardless of all the shit that you've been through. You didn't let it get to you, and you didn't let it bring you down. Or if it did bring you down, you rise above all that shit, and you became something so much better, okay? And you don't take anyone's shit. So don't let your kids take any of that shit either, okay? That is the message. And I hope this helps somebody. Now let's get into my cards. Okay. Let's see. Alright, pull out some energy here. And, you know, for the energy here, I do feel like someone is at peace regardless. Like, your peace is being protected at this time, okay? Maybe you think, okay, I'm not at peace, I'm still stressed, but compared to what you were, if you think about how you were from a year ago till now, will determine if you are at peace or not. You know, a lot more in peace than you were from last year, okay? I know life can be hard. It's not easy. Okay, show the, I didn't even put a prayer in, I'm sorry. Okay, Holy Spirit, I ask that you protect me and my viewers and our families and our assets from any negative energies, dark entities, spell work, curses, voodoo, anything of the dark, any negative comments, any evil eyes. I ask that you return to sender 7 billion times fold in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I'm seeing someone here in your energy, okay? That the girl with the snake here, you know, I'm getting an energy here that, you know, somebody was trying to cross your boundaries, step over them. You had somebody trying to charm you, to use you, okay? And they're so good at their charm, okay? This is the devil here. This is a devil energy. Very strong, okay? The devil could be very charming if you don't know. They can charm the pants right off your ass. And look good doing it, too. I know. Grounding. You're very stable and secure at this, oh, yeah, you are very grounded. You're stable. You have security, okay? You went through a big growth here. And endurance. Alright, so, let me see. Hiding true feelings, wearing a mask, pretending and delude, gaslight, and personify. Then we have poker face, so taking a chance, risks and options, not showing hand, gambling. So I'm feeling here that someone here who's wearing a mask came in, charmed you, okay? Charmed the pants off of you for some. For some, they didn't get that far because, you weren't interested. You have morals. This person doesn't, okay? You're stable and secure, and that's what attracted this person to come and corrupt you, all right? They're wearing a mask here. They're pretending to be something that they're not, okay? They also like to gaslight. They like to gamble their options here. I'm getting really, really strong Sagittarius energy here, okay? Because they like to take a lot of high risks and they love their options here. Okay, but this is a low vibrational type of energy that's in your energy right now. Or they were in your energy, but I'm going to get into it with the my cards, okay? Because I feel I get into deeper things with my other cards here. I see more clearly. Here's my cards. Alright. Okay, show my viewers what they need to see, not what they want to see with this energy, please. Huh? Thank you, right away. Oh, Katie. Everything is popping out. Okay, so what I'm getting so far, this could be a twin flame, okay? I do see bipolar opposites. Now this person didn't know you were their twin flame, until you walked away, okay? They didn't realize how important you were going to be in their life until it was gone. And then when they tried to rush in to get you, they already did too much, okay? They did too much. They hurt you. They played too much in your energy. Played too many mind games. Coming in, gaslighting you, ghosting you, and then repeat. Because they were trying to get you in a placement that they wanted you to be able, so they can control you. They wanted to weaken you because you're a very strong energy here. They also don't know how strong you are energetically, like how powerful you truly can be, until they set you off. And I just feel like this person was an energy vampire, whether they knew it or not. We're gonna find out. But this person definitely was wearing a mask, okay? They knew that you were stable and grounded. They can feel that. You were happy. You are happy, okay? You could be married. You could be happily married. You could be single. And I will see more into it because, there's a lot of energy that flows through here. And there are married people that come see me. And flow through my cards, and there are also single people, there are gay people, lesbians, there are, trans. There's everybody that is mixed in the mix here, okay? There is no sex when it comes to this, okay? So it could be anybody, anything, okay? So if I do say him, her, husband, wife, It doesn't mean it's a legit man and woman. It could be a man, man, woman, woman, whatever, okay? Just so you know, it's energy. People get confused, like, well, it can't be me because I'm with another man. Well, whoever has the feminine energy is how it works, okay? Or the masculine energy, because we all have both. Okay, so the thing is, this person, they just played too much in your energy. They were very attracted to you, but they knew that for some, if you are married, okay, or in a serious commitment, this person knew that either because you told them the first time that they came on to you, or they see a wedding ring, or they see you and your partner and the wedding ring, okay? Regardless, they already knew you was married, okay? If you are married. And if you are single, then they are married, okay? There is definitely either both of you are married, one of you are married, okay, but someone here is married, whether it's them or you, or the both of you. But one is hiding it, okay? And I feel it's them. Because you're happy, why would you have to hide anything? So this person came in knowing that you're grounded, stable, happy, and at peace. And they don't have any of that because they function of the dark. So they're always in unstable situations. They make themselves unstable too with their choice of life, okay? This can be a person that's always out on the streets, gambling, living a really fast life with fast cars, getting into a lot of trouble, and doing a lot of things that are illegal, okay, for some, not everyone. They like that kind of life. That's all they know, I should say. It's not that they like it, it's just that's their life, their lifestyle. They could have been in this lifestyle all their life, or adapted to this life when they had to be on their own. And they're not quite stable enough to be on their own, so they hang out with people who, run the streets, make fast money, and they learn that. It's something that it was learned for some. And for some, it was learned because they grew up in that environment, okay? So take it how it resonates. I do have both. Okay, and you might know and you might not know. It depends how close you got with this person. Now remember, this person is a devil energy. For some, they did sell their soul to the devil, okay? And I do see the devil within somebody. Yeah, and so you got to be careful about those too, because they sacrifice people to get what they need. But that's the thing, when you sell your soul to the devil, what happens is, the devil's never satisfied, okay? So you're constantly having to sacrifice people and loved ones to keep up what you want. So it's a never fair game, and you never win the game. You never stay rich. The promises are always broken. And that is devil energy that people are not warned about, okay? And I know very much so about this because where my husband comes from, my people come from, I've seen it all too often. And yeah, voodoo, that's why I'm very against it, because I've seen some crazy shit, okay? I have seen some crazy shit that I couldn't even explain to you. And, when you sell yourself to the devil, let me tell you, you are not a human being anymore. You're not human. You become something extremely dark. You don't have a heart anymore. You don't have, any kind of light within your soul. And people who come around you who are sensitive, stay away from you. Or people of the light, stay away. Or if they're empath and they feel too much, sometimes they want to come heal these people who sold their soul to the devil, then they end up getting caught and being sacrificed, okay? Never do this. Okay, your promises to a devil are never promised. They're never kept. They're never kept. You always lose the game. Okay, I have seen people, literally sell themselves to the devil because of situations they wanted to be rich, materialistic things, only to lose their whole family, children, and all houses, everything taken away, including themselves. So, and a lot of people who do this, if they're not sacrificing enough people, because it's all about control and power when it comes to this devil. Okay, if you don't get what he wants, you're going with him. Period. And the devil owns you once you sell your soul to him. So at the end of the day, you don't win ever. There is no fine print. And of course, the devil's not going to explain that to you when you sell your shit to him. So I'm telling you the fine print. You don't win. So don't bother. Okay? You never win. If you get money, it's only for a very short time before he kills your ass, okay? And you go straight to hell with him. Or he ends up taking your whole family first that you have to sacrifice, plus you, okay? And then all your materialistics that you wanted, you don't get anymore because you're dead. So it's not worth it, okay? Be very careful. Stay away from people like this. If this person did sacrifice himself to the devil, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. You're gonna feel something very cold. They're gonna feel like a void. Okay. They're not going to give you much in response. When they try to speak some kind of emotion, they are going to speak it in a way that is unnatural, okay? Because remember, they're of the dark. So people from the dark, they don't say warm things. It's a struggle. They have to really think about what the frick they're going to say to you, because they don't say shit like that to the lower vibrational people they deal with. They hide themselves. They can be very salty, very straightforward, okay, no tact. So you'll feel that. They'll feel like a void. They'll feel very cold and, having conversation with them, they'll just listen to everything you say, but they won't give you much of information on their side. Yes, they just want to absorb all your energy, okay, and they want you to spill everything about yourself so they can find a way to manipulate you. Be very careful here, okay? This is very dangerous, the ones that have sold themselves to the devil here. Now, the ones who didn't sell themselves to the devil, okay, because there's a very small amount of that, okay? Very small amount of that. And the persons who did sell themselves to the devil, they're actually in the cult. Okay, they're in the cult, like some kind of, dark worshipping thing. Okay, I don't know. It's very dark and cold and unloving. Okay, I don't go there. It's just not my place to be. However, for some people it is. Okay, some people dwell there and they like to be there, because that's all they know, okay? And that's, their thing. You can't change people that don't want to be changed, okay? And if you try and they don't want to be changed, that's when sometimes they can hurt you or sacrifice you or ghost you or hurt you and manipulate you, okay? So be aware of that. They exist, okay? And it exists in every country. You don't have to be in a voodoo country for this. This is everywhere. Okay? However, if you want to know about some crazy shit with voodoo that really truly did happen, you can go look at, you can look it up on Google or any kind of history book that shows the war between Angola and the Portuguese people. hmm They use a lot of voodoo on the Portuguese people when they came to invade their country. And that I'm going to say good for them, because they had no business being there. However, um, it explains a lot the strength of voodoo and how what can what it can really do to people. Okay, but you can read up on it. It's 110% true. And it's in writing. Okay, yeah. So you can go read up on that if you want, about the voodoo in Angola with the Portuguese people trying to come in with the slavery and whatever, those times. So, yeah, it's very interesting if you're bored, and you like history stuff, go check it out. But yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, um, yeah, so this person, I feel like, for some of you, I'm seeing five, a lot of, five, five is coming out to me. It's sticking out like a sore thumb, five. So I'm feeling that you've been dealing with this person, this twin flame, or it's either a karmic twin flame, a karmic soulmate, or it's someone who's just a real strong manipulator. Okay, it's the devil himself, trying to mess you up on your journey, trying to make sure you don't get your abundance. Okay, that could be that too, for some of you. Okay. However, if it's a twin flame, all right, the opposite, your total opposite here, twin flame, then it's they're very drawn to your light, okay, because they are from the dark. Okay, they are from the dark. They are, they have a lot of healing they need to do, and they don't want to do it. They're comfortable in the dark. That's all they know for some, and that's where they want to stay. Okay, now they want to bring you to the dark, a lot of them, but like I had told you, you need to be very careful, because some, they are in a cult and they do worship the devil. Okay, and so everything's about sacrificing. You don't want to be sacrificed. You don't want to be their bait. Okay, it's not fun. And we don't want to go through all that shit. Okay, it's a lot, and they don't stop until they get what they want. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how those occults can get. Okay. So this person, anyway, I feel like they were playing so many games with you. You got sick and tired of their shit. I feel like some of you were interested in this person because they were attractive, charming. They had something that it was just like, they felt like forbidden fruit to you. Like, there was something dark about this person, or there was something wrong in this connection. You felt it, okay? Something wrong here. But it felt so wrong that it felt right, type of situation, where it's like you felt like you were addicted to this person, that they were just so charming, or they were just so handsome or beautiful, okay, looking. They seemed like they could, they seemed like they were something that you were supposed to be with, is what I'm getting, regardless if you were married or not. That's what these toxic things do. They try to make you second guess what, your option here. Not your option, but they try to make you second guess the person that you're married to, if you're married, okay? They try to make you second guess yourself. And They do a good job doing that, but you were stronger than that. Okay, you knew there was something wrong with this person. Some of you tried to heal this person, like try to get them out of the dark. You know, some of you tried to, you felt like you had to give your energy to this person, like a healing energy. This person made it seem like they needed your healing energy just so they can steal some of your energy without having to harm you, okay? But they did harm you because it was, you know, their manipulation, their ghosting, gaslighting, playing it with your mind. You know, that hurts. You know, it hurts even more than physical pain. You know, and this person does stuff like that, not just to you, but to anybody they need to take from, okay? And they do it on purpose because that's how they get their energy from you, is when you're reacting, okay? When you react to something, that's how they steal your energy. Anyway, you could have been, I'm seeing 5 a lot because you could have been, this could have been going on for like 5 months, 5 years. Okay, and it's just been going on for, dragging along for a long time. Now, for some of you, it went on for like 4 years here, and then suddenly they disappeared. Okay, they just disappeared from the face of the earth. The ones that they disappeared from, what happened was you learned the lesson here. There was a lesson, you were tested, and you passed, and they disappeared. Okay, wherever you were seeing them, they just no longer appeared anymore. They're gone. Okay, not to say they won't come back, because I do feel that some of them might come back to try you again. Okay, for some. But I do feel, you know, the ones that are not so toxic, they're not toxic per se, because not every twin flame is toxic, you know. And I see some that aren't, I see some that aren't. The ones that are not toxic, okay, the normal twin flames here, they want to come back because they know they have something to tell you. They need to share some emotions with you that they weren't able to do before. You know, they felt like, however they dealt with you the last time they spoke with you, they feel bad. They feel, they regret it. It was just that they felt so desperate. I feel like a really desperate energy here. This person felt really desperate when they communicated with you last, because they've been watching you for so long, and the anticipation was just getting too strong, okay? And by this point, after 4 or 5 years, it's like this person already, you know, they set in their mind like this person's gonna be mine. They're mine. They're meant to be with me. That energy that they carry, you know, it heals me. It makes me alive. I don't feel dead anymore, you know, and it's really sad that they feel that way, the ones that are not toxic. Because it's like, in their mind, they already put there that you're theirs, okay, and you belong to them. And maybe you did belong to them in a lifetime, you know, in a past lifetime, okay? It's very possible that you did, and they're remembering that. Their soul is remembering that, and they miss you so much, you know? But if you are married already, or they're married already, and they just suddenly come in, it's, you know, 9 out of 10, it's like, people don't normally marry their twin flames, okay? Normally, I'm not saying they can't, but it'd be very hard to be married to a twin flame, like I've said before, because the energy is always off balance, okay? They're always off balance. There's always triggers, so they're forever triggering you, and you're forever triggering them. And it's very hard to have a relationship with a twin flame. However, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it, almost does feel impossible because the energy is so strong, and there's always a runner and there's always a chaser, and it's like, how does that work in a relationship when someone's always running from you and then you're always chasing them, or vice versa? It's a roller coaster ride, and it's very off balance, and it becomes toxic. Okay, it can become toxic very quickly. I'm not saying everybody goes, everyone, has a toxic relationship with their twin flame. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm just saying it would be very difficult. Okay, more difficult than a soulmate connection. Twin flames, it's about being triggered to get to your better self and them getting to their better self. Okay, it's like an educational program. It's lessons that you need to learn to grow. Normally, you don't marry people of twin flame. Okay, you learn lessons from them. I know that the emotions are very strong at first, but that's to keep you connected so that you can trigger one another to start growing and healing. Okay, so that's what I get out of it. Everybody has their own opinion, and that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm just telling you what I've experienced for myself and for what other people have experienced who told me about it, and what I've read about it and looked about it. So yeah, your opinion is your opinion, and that's fine. Nobody's arguing with your opinion. That's okay. Everybody has their own thing, and everybody is welcome to have their own opinion. It's all right. Okay, so now I feel that you guys are just over this. Okay, I feel, not think I feel, and I see a lot of you have walked away from this. Okay, because it was just too much. You were feeling too much, and it wasn't feeling good. You were feeling like bitter. Every time you're around this person, they left you bitter. You might have been excited to go see them, and you might have been excited, you might have been nervous. Your stomach could have been doing some flip-flopping, and that was Spirit telling you to get out of there because they don't want to heal with you. Spirit was trying to protect you from this person, from stealing your energy. Okay, and yeah, some of them are very dark. Okay, and they can have very piercing eyes, like they see right through you. It feels like it's very cold though. Yeah. So anyway, for some of you, this person is coming back. They're coming back because they know you're happy. They know you are growing more and more, and they're not. Okay. It bothers them. Your light bothers this twin flame. Okay. It really truly does bother them. They know you're doing better than them. They know that you're happy and content and have everything you want, and they're struggling and don't have any of that. Okay. They also want to come and pretend to make peace with you, pretend to get closure from you, and I just feel like you don't care. You really don't care at this point what they want. You're not interested. A lot of you are not interested in this. The one that was playing too much games with you, they're not sorry for playing the games with you because they're of the dark, and that's what they do all day. Okay, it's not out of love here. With a toxic one, it's not with love. Now the other ones who are not toxic like this inside the they're not they're not in the dark. Those are the ones who feel like they need some kind of closure with you. They do want to apologize to you, and they're trying to figure a way on how they're going to do it, and they're still sitting there daydreaming about how they can come to you and talk to you, have closure with you, apologize to you for how they treated you, or when they ghosted you, like they want to tell you what happened, why things happened the way they did on their side. And then they want to know why things happened the way they did on your side. They want your point of view, and then they want to give you a point of view. Okay, they want this closure so that the both of you can move on and heal, but not really move on, because this person, they feel like they want you always in their energy, because they feel like they're complete when you're with them in their energy. Okay, when you're in their energy, they feel complete. But the thing is, they have to not be toxic, because if they go toxic, it affects you too. So that's why you left, because they were being toxic. All right, they were acting toxic, even if they're not intentionally toxic person, because not all these twin flames, they're not all toxic. Some of them are just normal. Okay, I want to say there's like a handful, okay, of people here that are in a twin flame with a toxic twin flame. Okay, who wants to hurt you, who are very dark, who are in an occult, or they just have very dark beliefs system. Okay, there's only a handful of those. The rest are normal people, okay, that are your twin flame. However, I am going to tell you that some of them that did, seem like they ghosted you, they ran from you, it was too much. Okay, for some of them it was too much. I'm going to go ahead and say how they were feeling. They were feeling overwhelmed. They were feeling like they could not control their emotions. They didn't even know they had these emotions, because they've never felt that way for anybody before. So after feeling this way about you and these emotions, it's like it hit them. It hit them. It put them in their feelings, and they're not used to that. They don't want to be in their feelings. They don't want to be emotional. They felt vulnerable, and they kept running from you. Okay, they kept running from you, from this connection, because they couldn't handle the pressure, how strong it was. Okay, it was just so strong, and it was breathtaking for this person. They couldn't, they had no, they couldn't use their judgment. It was like they had a cloudy memories. Like they had like a head full of clouds. They were struggling to work, and they couldn't focus. You took their focus, so it was like this energy, not you in general, but the energy kept pulling their focus away from their job. It was affecting their life. Okay, but it was affecting their life because these triggers had to happen so they can do some changes in their life, and they were going against it. So that was their thing. They kept going against it, like, no, I want to stay where I'm at. Or I'm scared, and I don't want to try to go to the light or go in that direction, or whatever it is. The connection was too strong, you see, and it was breathtaking, and they couldn't function. Then they had to make money. This person struggles with money at times, most of the time, and they have to make money, and they have to have a focus in their job to do that. So they had to run from you, run from this connection. So you felt ghosted. You felt this person had no love for you. You felt like this person was a real dick or bitch, whatever it is. And they really pulled at your heartstrings, it felt like, and then they left you out in the cold. But it wasn't intentional for some of you. It wasn't intentional. And you'll know it's not intentional because you can just feel it. Okay, if you listen to what they had told you, some of them might have said, you might have told them, well, I'm married already, but we can be friends. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be here with you. I'm supposed to have some kind of connection to you, just not in a married or sexual way. Okay, but this person might have told you, no, I can't be friends with you. I couldn't make it. I can't just be friends with you. I have to touch you. I have to be with you physically. I cannot just be friends with you. Okay? And they meant that. The connection is so strong and so lusty on their side. They can't just hang out with you like buddies and not want to get you up in that sack. You know what I mean? They just they gotta have you physically. It's very intense, okay, for this person. It pulls them in their emotions. It makes them very uncomfortable. This person's cried, okay? I see this person crying at night because they're so frustrated. Like, they feel like they're cursed because they can't be with the person that they want to be with because they're married. Or vice versa, okay? But it's a very, very strong connection that was here. It was too strong. This person kept running from you, but then they come back to you, but then they have to run again. It was just too intense. But they're very, very attached to your energy, very much so. I do feel like this person has gone within and did heal some stuff here, but they can't stop thinking about you. They can't. They need that closure with you. They don't want you to leave them. They feel that you're forgetting about them. They think that you're forgetting about them, that you've moved on, that you're ignoring them. And a lot of you are ignoring them because they couldn't be your friend. So what more can you give this fucking person, right? Like, I offered you friendship, but you can't take that because you want to get me in the sack. I can't do that because I'm already married, and I'm happily married, and I don't want to hurt my person, because I feel that a lot of you are married to your soulmate, the ones who are married, okay? Now, the ones who are single, they're married, okay? And you know this, or you feel this, okay? But I already feel that this person has exposed themselves by accident. Whether it was a text that they sent you that wasn't meant for you, something in that kind of way, okay? So, and then there's some that regret what they had told you, once you turned them down or told them that, no, you're married and you can only be a friend to them. That's all you can offer. Some of them got angry about that and started trying to make you feel jealous by fake texting you stupid things as if they were texting another female or another male. Yeah, I'm coming over. I'm seeing messages that are really naughty. Like, yeah, I'm coming over to make love to you, or, make you come until, you see the stars, whatever. I'm seeing nasty messages like that just to trigger you. And, this person, I feel like there's a big age gap between you and them. Okay, there's a big age gap. And so they're immature. Sorry. I keep seeing them texting with, like, really furious, like, really pissed off. I'm like, okay, well, fine. You don't want to be with me, you bitch. You know what I mean? Are you asshole? So I'm gonna like, lie and pretend I'm texting someone else like I've always had options and you were just an option. Because they were mad, not because they actually, meant it. I mean, it wasn't real. For some, it wasn't real. Okay, when they got angry and they fake texted saying, so that you would think that they moved on just like that, okay? So to make them feel better. And then others of you, they may have like texted you really by accident because they were actually sending a message to one of their options or to a wife, okay, or a husband. But I'm going to say, though, if they are married, the other person, if they are married to the toxic ones who are married, okay, that's another thing. They're married, but they're coming to you for a relationship or sexual relationship. They cheat on their marriage. They're non-committal, okay, and that's a huge red flag. And no, even though you're in this twin flame thing. It does not mean if you're with them, then they're going to be straight with you, that they're not going to cheat on you. It does not mean that, because once, this person, there, even if you are a strong connection with them, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm coughing, my throat isn't well. Even if you are in a strong connection with them, with this twin flame, it's not going to correct them. It's not going to make them an honest, loyal person, because their character is not to be that way, okay? For some. So if you think that them being with you is going to change their deceitful ways, you're very wrong. Because this person lives that kind of lifestyle. They don't like to be just with one person. They like to be with everybody. And for some of you, you're with somebody who is bisexual, by the way. They like men and women. They have relationships with both, okay? And that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Unless you're religious and you just don't like that, well, I'm sorry. But that's what's going on here. Also, there are bisexuals here. I'm seeing a couple of them. Bisexual, I'm seeing same sex, and I'm seeing, same man and woman. So I'm seeing a little bit of everything here, okay? So take it how it resonates for you, okay? There's no sex here, all right? So, yeah, they want a closure with you anyway. It's like they want to make a peace. They don't want you to ignore them anymore. They are sorry. Some of them are very sorry, and they want to come and tell you that, and they're going to mean it. You're going to feel if they really mean it or not, because you have to remember there are some toxic ones who just want to stay in your energy, to keep getting that energy from you, steal that energy from you. So they're going to say anything and do everything they can to stay in your energy, even if it's telling you they're sorry and they don't mean it. But you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it, Pay attention to their body language. Pay attention to how they're speaking to you. Are they facing you with their hands away from their body, like they're not protecting themselves? Look at their gestures, okay? Because that's going to tell you if they're saying the truth or not. And their eye contact, too, So, yeah, make sure you really pay attention to this person. Mute your heart, because I know it's so easy, for people of the light to use their heart over their mind, okay? And for this person, you're going to have to hit the ignore button on your heart, okay? And really stay logic here. Stay in that mind of yours and keep it strong. Because, Spirit really wants you in your mind, and they want it to be strong. So make sure you're meditating. You're cleansing your energy, okay? Because this person can pop up anytime for some of you, okay? For this conversation. And for some of you, they might even cry in your face. The ones who actually cry in your face, like physical tears, watch out for. Because some of them, it could be true, and it could be fake. Like I said, really pay attention to the body, their body language. All right, because like I said, you've pulled yourself away, and you don't care about this person anymore. You're over it. Those feelings have changed, and after some time, you healed. Okay, once you walked away from this person, regardless if they're toxic or not, you just made amends with yourself here. Just like, I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm not going through this bullshit anymore. I'm done with my heartstrings being pulled and being this toxic type of situation. So I do feel the ones who have walked away from this person, I never went back, just ignored them. That killed them. That truly did kill them, that you ignored them, because they thought, the ones that were playing games with your mind, they thought that you were going to come back begging, for their attention, for their love, for their, for everything. They thought you were going to come back, chase them. They want to be chased. They love that because it boosts their ego, the ones that are toxic, okay? The ones that are not toxic, yeah, they were wanting you to come back because they wanted to, talk to you. They want to talk to you, but they really want you to be theirs. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the non-toxic ones are 100% non-toxic, because we all can be toxic. We're human. They don't want to appear toxic. They don't want to be toxic. It's just that the way they do things, can be toxic, because it's like some of them want to push you to have a divorce so that you can marry them and be with them, okay? But you have no idea who this person is and how they are. And I'm telling you, they're all in a struggle, okay? All of them are in a struggle of some kind. If you are at peace and you are calm, they are not, okay? They are the opposite of you. So keep that in mind. Regardless, if they're toxic or not toxic, they're in the opposite of you. So if you're at peace, they're not. If you're not struggling with money, they are. So, yeah, keep that in mind, all right? Keep that in mind before you decide to jump over that wall. And do know that a lot of them are not loyal. A lot of them are not loyal and can be very deceitful. So be aware of that, okay? Yeah, be very aware of that. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Make your choices, but do not be blindfolded, especially if you have children. Please be very careful with this person, because I do feel some of these twin flames too, they're very jealous and they want all the attention to themselves, okay? And meaning that you're gonna, your kids will be neglected in some kind of way, shape, or form. Some of them won't be nice to your children. I can see that. So please be very careful on the choices you make with this twin flame situation, okay? Not everybody has a good one. All right, there are a lot of toxic ones. There are a lot of ones that are not really toxic, but their character can be toxic to a child, all right? They may not be toxic to you, but they can be toxic to your children, because for some, they have belief system where if the child isn't their blood and theirs, they don't really care about them. And that's very sad, but it happens, okay? And that's why you need to have a really, really, really sharp eyes for this person. With your children especially, don't bring your children around this person unless you know them for a very long time, okay? And I say that because they want to protect your kids, okay? And I wouldn't want anybody to harm your children. But I do see this person, some of them being very selfish here and just about themselves, okay? Want all your love and attention, okay? Especially now, the big red flag here is when they want you to chase them, okay? Those are the bad ones. Because the ones that want to be chased, it's all about them, okay? They don't care. And the ones that steal your energy, another one that doesn't care. It's all about them. They want to drain you of all your energy, knowing that you have children and need that energy for them, and they don't give a fuck. So please be very mindful and think about this before you make any big solid decisions here with anyone, okay? Especially if you have children, because it's not just about you. It's, it should be 100% about your kids and how they're going to be, with this person or anybody in their life, okay? All right, oh, okay, some of them are coming in because the ones that are single here, the ones that are in a twin flame situation but are single, and the one that your twin flame is married but you're single, The single ones here, you are dating people, okay, or you've been dating someone else, or you found your soulmate. You found a soulmate. It's a divinely guided soulmate here. That's your prize from the divine. After ghosting this, disconnecting this connection here with this twin flame. A lot of you are blessed with a soulmate that's divinely guided. Okay. Yeah. They're either coming in or you're already with them. For those of you who are already with them or they're coming in, this divinely guided soulmate, your twin flame feels that very strongly. Because remember, twin flame, it's like a part of you in someone else. Okay? And it does not mean you're supposed to go find that person and marry them and be with them because it's another side of you. No, it's just that it's about lessons here. Okay? So they feel that. They feel that through your guys' cord here. All right, they do feel it intuitively, and they don't want you. They're freaking out. They're getting paranoid and freaking out that they'll never have you in their energy again because they really, really need your energy. They're addicted to your energy. Instead of healing what they need to go heal, okay, in the light, they just want to keep taking from you and draining you of your energy. But they're no longer able to do that. They're no longer able to drain your energy like they used to because you kicked them out of your energy. And you're protected so that they can't steal your energy anymore. But it doesn't mean they're stopped trying to get it because they're still trying to come into your energy and steal from you. Yep. So, it's like it set this person off that you found someone or you're putting your energy and time into someone else. They feel the loss of energy because you don't think about them anymore. Because just thinking about people, it's like you're giving your energy to them. It's the same thing. You're throwing that energy towards the person that you're thinking about. Now you're no longer thinking about this person, you're thinking about someone else who you're interested in. And this one is going ape shit about it. So that's another reason why they're running in to come with some closure, just discuss some feelings and fuck you up again. And believe me, you'll know the soulmate that's coming in is your soulmate. You'll feel it, okay? It'll feel really good. You'll feel, that warmth, and you'll feel secure with this person, okay? And it's a total opposite feeling from what you felt with this twin flame, okay? You'll know it's divinely guided. So, yeah, that's why they're freaking out. They want to come in with some closure. They're going to really, really, try and talk to you and persuade you to be with them again. They'll lie to you and say that they're getting divorced and all these things, and, real true love, no one should ever have to get divorced, or no one should ever have to, jump over a wall, and change their character, for it. Nobody should have to chase that. You know what I mean? It just should come to you like you attract it, for who you are authentically. Your authentic self should be attracting people, not the opposite. So that's a red flag that people then, and we're all guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. Everybody wants that good feeling. You know what I mean? I don't blame anybody. It's just a human nature thing. We lack things and we want things, and that's just how the world works, right? We always want what we can't have, and we don't want to wait for it because we don't have patience. I get it. You know what I mean? So, Anyway, they're feeling that. They want to come in with some closure. They want to talk out of their ass. A lot of them, like, some might even beg you, to not go with anyone else and be with them. But don't do that. Never go with someone out of desperation like that. It's not good, okay? It's not good. And some of them can be extremely controlling, even. Very dominant, controlling. They can be very toxic in the relationship and really make you go backwards, okay? So just be aware of that. So this new soulmate that you're either with or you want to come or is coming towards you, you're going to have such a strong connection with this person. It's going to feel so much better than the twin flame. It is divinely guided. So you can trust what this person tells you, what this person does for you. They're not going to gaslight you. They're not going to run from you. They're not going to play no games with you. It's going to feel like a breath of fresh air, okay? But never need this person. You understand? Always stay in your independence. Always stay in your authentic self. Don't ever change, because the minute you do, it's like you're messing up your gift here, because the divine is giving you somebody who matches your soul, okay? When you start changing things of who you are, it's gonna ruin this connection. So you have to stay your authentic self. Don't change for anyone or anything, okay? Unless you're doing it for something positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you want to grow. It's in a positive way. But don't have to go change and get plastic surgery because you think this person that's sent from you, from the divine, wants you to see, bigger boobs or a bigger ass, and you go get all these surgeries done. That's going to ruin the relationship, okay? Because they're meant to love you for who you are, not what you have that's plastic. It's just an example. They might prefer natural tits, okay? Rather if they're small or big. That's what they want, okay? Some guys like a handful of boob and others don't. So just keep that in mind. Some guys want 3 hands of boobs, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Some don't want boobs at all. Yeah, so what's this? Okay, so this soulmate anyway, they want to hear everything you have to say. And this might trigger you because you're going to think that they're going to be an energy vampire, but they're not. They just want to make sure they're not missing anything that you tell them, any information that you tell them, because they really want to get to know you. They really want to know everything about you, how your feelings are, how you feel, what triggers you, what makes you happy, because they want to make you happy, okay? So they want to listen to everything you want to tell them. They want you to vent to them. They want you to expose yourself to them because you can trust this person, okay? Where you haven't been able to trust anybody in the past, they want to change that mindset for you, okay? They're coming in, they're very stable, they're very grounded. For some, they make good money, and for some, they just, they're comfortable. They make enough money to be comfortable, okay? Yeah. I'm not seeing anybody that's going with any celebrity here, okay? So if you're looking for a millionaire, I'm not seeing it. Not that it doesn't exist, I just don't see it in my visions or in my cards, okay? It's a normal person. I'm sorry, okay? If that disappoints you, I'm sorry. They're a normal person. I'm not seeing any gold digging people here, okay? You could be here, but I'm not seeing you. All right, you're not in my cards. You're not in my visions right now. I'm not seeing any gold digging. However, I do see gold digging with a twin flame, though. Some of them are gold diggers. None of the toxic ones. They can be gold diggers. They can be a lot of different things, okay? But not you and not the person you're meant to be with. It's not a gold digger, okay? Some of them might love pets, and others might enjoy being in the garden or being in nature, okay? Some like to be out on the nature here. This new soulmate coming in could be about nature, could be about flowers. They like to plant things or garden, or they're a gardener, something like that. Or maybe they're they could be one of those what do they call them, a landscape architect, where they come and dig up your yard and make it beautiful. You know what I mean? One of those people. They make good money too. But I know you're not focused on that, whoever I'm talking to, so that's okay. Yeah, so, I'm seeing like flowers, plants, nature, all these good things. I'm also seeing someone else here looking at you. They're a very straightforward person. They don't bullshit anybody. And they cut off anybody. They can cut them out kind of cold. But they're like, they get right to the point, okay? But they're watching you attentively. They're watching someone here very attentively. And they're willing to come in, and whatever competition you might have around you, they're willing to join that competition to cut them all off with their sword here. And yeah, this person is very possessive that's coming in. They're very possessive, controlling, dominant. Very masculine energy I'm feeling. But I feel like a lot of heavy possessiveness. Like, you're mine, you do it as I say. You're not gonna like this energy. But this person is very impulsive here. Very impulsive. And then there's another one here who's like younger than you, watching you, like, oh, they like you a lot. They feel like they can learn a lot from you. They're stable. So there's two of them. There's one that's really, possessive, controlling, dominant. And there's another one who is younger and very passionate, too passionate. They're about sex, okay? They're coming in for a good time, nothing serious. So some of you, besides your twin flame and besides your soulmate that's coming into you, you're being tested again here or something. It could be a test, or it could just be, the way it is before your soulmate comes in, or during when your soulmate comes in. I don't feel like you're going to be confused by the both, because you're going to feel one too possessive and controlling. You'll know, like, if you go on a date with them and they're like ordering shit for you or telling you, they tell about themselves pretty quickly here, because this person plays no games. They're very straightforward, so they're going to tell you about themselves right away, and you're not going to like them. Because I feel like your face is kind of salty, like, what the fuck do you want? Like, get out of my garden, You're stepping on my roses. And the other one over here, like, the little handyman, he's just full of lust. He's coming in like, you look good. I want you in my bed. And they're very young. They're a lot younger than you, immature. And just about sex, really. These two are coming in for someone. Yeah. And you're salty. Your face is salty between both of them. You're like, ick. It's like that ick. You have that ick face. Like, could you, go away? I don't want nothing to do with you. You're gross. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I have for you all today. I hope this helps someone out. Okay. I'm not gonna say I hope it resonated with somebody, because not everything here is always rainbows and happy things. So I want all of you to be happy and have like all your 10 of cups and all your ducks in a row. You know what I mean? I wish that for everyone. But life is not that way. You know what I mean? We all go through our struggles. We all go through our things, and never make any life decisions with any tarot card reader or psychic or anything like that. You got to use your own intuition, okay? Because our visions, our cards, okay, they're not. We're not in your shoes, okay? We're not in your shoes, so there can be a lot of hidden things about a person that many psychics and card readers cannot pick up. So please never, ever, ever use these cards over your intuition, okay? Always go with your gut feeling. Always go with your own intuition, not someone else's, okay? I love you all very much, and I want you to all be safe, okay? Be very careful out there, because not everybody has good intentions, okay? And be careful who you're paying to do things with. Again, people are out for their own stuff sometimes, and people steal energy that way too. So just be very mindful and careful on where you're putting your money, okay? I just want you all to stay protected, all right? And be safe. All right, so that's what I have for you all today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay healthy. Drink a lot of water if you can. And stay hydrated, because it's been really hot in California. I don't know how it is in other places, but it's been pretty hot here for me. I don't like the heat. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you haven't liked and subscribed and you like my vibe, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a thing. And it helps me put out more content for you all for free. Okay, even though it's general, it's still free. So I appreciate each and every one of you who have hit the like and subscribe button, who do help me out in my channel by being here. Thank you all so much. I love you all very, very much. Such a pleasure to be around. I am truly blessed to have you all here. You're all a blessing to me. Thank you all so much. I love you all very much. Thank you. And have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you as soon as I can. I can't promise you when, because I do have my daughter, and she's on her summer break, and I'm tutoring her with some stuff for next year. So I've been busy too. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day. I love you. I know I've said it like a million times already, because I don't know why. I don't know. Love you. Have a great day. Bye.